I've mixed black and white acrylic to fill in the darker background. Again, this beginning is done not for any other purpose to serve the next stage of the picture's development. You will see in the progress of this picture how beneficial this tonal evaluation of the colors will be. I don't want to get ahead of myself. I would rather talk about what I'm doing as I do it. And I would like to say that I do have a policy about doing large areas. And that is, my stroke rarely gets much longer than 1.5 inches. Big, bold things like this don't really look as atmospheric and represent air as much as little strokes no longer than 1.5 inches. The value of the jug in relation to the tone that I've just used is lighter. And I'm already doing something that is a basic technique of mine. And that is that the first thing I paint in bigger than it is, so the next thing I do can cut into it. Now I'm filling this side of the jug in with a darker tone because this is where I see the body shadow. I'm also going to make this darker because this is going to be the cast shadow from it, to help it look as though it takes up some space on the canvas. And I'd like to get the background darker here and darker here. Why? Because I think it's going to look better. Change of value in background can really only ever touch the subject or touch the edges. If, for instance, I do this, that distracts from the overall composition, because that's a change of tone that is not touching the subject or touching the edge of the canvas. I am going to mush that lighter tone in over here, though. Why? Well, that is really where the background gets lighter, because that's where the light is going. The light's coming from the left, hitting these, and on its path, making this the lightest part of the background. Because I really don't just paint that dumb drape that's behind my subject. I'm really painting the air that is wrapped around the arrangement. And the bottle is made up pretty much of just reflections, not really having any tone of its own, so I think it'd be better just to take it out.